Hormones are potent chemical messengers that regulate a wide variety of functions within the body, including the accumulation of fat, the growth of muscle, the regulation of hunger, and the metabolism. Hormones play a significant role in determining how effectively your body burns fat, grows muscle, and recovers from exercise. This is especially true when it comes to weight loss and growing muscle. An in-depth look at the primary hormones that are involved in these processes, as well as how they influence your fitness objectives, is presented here. Insulin, the hormone that regulates blood sugar and stores fat in the body. Through its ability to facilitate the storage of glucose in the muscles, liver, and fat cells, insulin plays a role in the regulation of blood sugar levels. Insulin is produced by the pancreas, which is responsible for its production. The effects of high insulin levels on weight loss include the promotion of fat storage and the inhibition of fat burning. An increase in insulin levels and the storage of excess glucose as fat occurs when you ingest foods that are heavy in carbohydrates or sugar. On the other hand, low insulin levels, which can be reached through a diet low in carbohydrates or intermittent fasting, have the opposite effect of encouraging the body to burn fat stores for energy. Insulin is an anabolic hormone, which means that it promotes muscle growth by promoting the passage of nutrients like amino acids into muscle cells. This is significant because insulin plays a role in the process of building muscle. Post-workout insulin surges, which are caused by carbohydrate consumption, can assist in the replenishment of glycogen stores and stimulate the repair of muscle tissue. Both leptin and ghrelin are hormones that regulate appetite and satiety. What is that they do? Fat cells are responsible for the production of leptin, which is a hormone that helps suppress appetite and sends a signal to the brain that the body has sufficient energy stored in the form of fat. The hormone ghrelin, often known as the hunger hormone, is largely secreted by the stomach. It sends a signal to the brain to enhance appetite when the body is in need of food. Having an effect on weight loss, leptin is an important factor in the regulation of fat over the long run. The brain does not get the signal to stop eating when there is leptin resistance, which is frequent in obese people. This results in excessive eating, which in turn leads to weight increase. On the other hand, ghrelin levels rise when you are hungry and fall after you have satisfied your hunger. Keeping ghrelin levels under control by eating meals that are both regular and balanced can be an effective way to reduce overeating and assist weight loss. Leptin and ghrelin both have an effect on energy balance, which is essential for the development of muscle. This is because both hormones impact hunger. If the levels of leptin are too low, the body may believe that it is in a state of famine, which will slow down the process of muscle repair and growth. The key to achieving a balance between the amount of calories consumed and the development of muscle is to properly regulate these hormones through diet and exercise. Testosterone, the hormone that helps muscles grow and develop. What it does: testosterone is an important anabolic hormone that encourages the growth of muscle, the development of strength, and the reduction of fat. Despite the fact that testosterone is more commonly associated with men, women also generate testosterone, albeit in much lower quantities. The influence of testosterone on weight loss is that it encourages a leaner body composition, which in turn helps to reduce fat. Although low testosterone levels are associated with increased fat formation, particularly in the abdominal region, higher testosterone levels encourage the body to use fat as a fuel source. This is especially true in the abdominal region. Testosterone has a significant impact on the process of building muscle because it stimulates protein synthesis, which is the process by which the body constructs muscle from amino acids. The muscular recovery that occurs after workouts is improved, which ultimately results in increased strength and muscle mass over time. It is possible to naturally increase testosterone levels with the use of resistance training, high-intensity workouts, and optimal sleep quality. Human growth hormone, HGH, is known as the hormone responsible for muscle repair and recovery. What is capable of? Cell development, regeneration, and repair are all stimulated by the pituitary gland's production of human growth hormone, HGH. It plays a significant part in the development of muscle, the metabolism of fat, and the general composition of the body. One of the effects of human growth hormone, HGH, on weight loss is that it speeds up the breakdown of fat stores for energy, which is especially beneficial during physical activity. The presence of low levels of human growth hormone, HGH, is linked to increased fat storage, particularly in the abdominal region, as well as difficulty in shedding weight. As a result of its ability to promote muscle repair and regeneration, human growth hormone, HGH, is an essential component of recovery following strenuous physical activity. While working in conjunction with testosterone, it promotes the production of protein and the growth of muscle. Because sleep, and more specifically deep sleep, is one of the most important components in the creation of human growth hormone, HGH, getting enough rest is necessary for the repair and maintenance of muscle. Cortisol, also known as the hormone that stores fat and causes stress. Cortisol is a catabolic hormone that is secreted by the adrenal glands in reaction to stress. Its function is to reduce stress response. The hormone cortisol is essential for the control of energy levels. However, excessive cortisol synthesis can be caused by prolonged exposure to high levels of stress. Having elevated cortisol levels is associated with fat storage, particularly in the abdomen region, which can have an impact on weight loss initiatives. Over time, chronic stress can lead to increased insulin resistance and fat buildup, both of which make it more challenging to lose weight. In order to facilitate weight loss, it is beneficial to manage cortisol levels using stress reduction approaches such as mindfulness, meditation, and getting enough sleep. Cortisol is responsible for the breakdown of muscle tissue in order to generate energy during times of stress. This process is counterproductive to the effects of testosterone and HGH, which are responsible for the growth of muscle. It is essential to effectively manage stress and refrain from overtraining, since this can lead to an increase in cortisol levels in order to achieve maximum muscular growth. The dual role that estrogen plays in both fat and muscle is discussed in this video. Estrogen is the principal female sex hormone, but it also has a function controlling fat storage and muscle growth in both men and women. Estrogen is regarded as the most important hormone for female sexuality. Impact on weight loss. Research has shown that increased estrogen levels might cause women to store more fat, particularly in the region of their hips and thighs. In contrast, women have a tendency to retain more fat in the abdomen region during menopause, which is characterized by a decrease in estrogen levels. Weight loss efforts can be aided by maintaining estrogen levels in a healthy range by maintenance of a balanced diet and lifestyle. The hormone estrogen has a protective effect on muscle tissue and helps muscles recover after activity. This has an impact on the process of building muscle. It is essential for women to keep their estrogen levels in a regulated state in order to preserve their lean muscle mass, particularly as they get older. Thyroid hormones, also known as the regulators of metabolism. What it is that they do? Triiodothyronine, T3, and thyroxine, T4, are two examples of the hormones that are produced by the thyroid. These hormones are responsible for regulating metabolism, energy expenditure, and fat burning. In terms of their influence on weight loss, thyroid hormones are essential drivers of metabolism. When the thyroid is functioning at its best, the body is able to burn calories for energy in an effective manner. As a result of slowing down the metabolism, hypothyroidism, also known as poor thyroid function, can cause an individual to gain weight and have difficulties reducing fat. Another way in which thyroid hormones have an effect on the development of muscle is through their influence on the process of protein synthesis. Muscle weakness and decreased strength are two symptoms that can result from low thyroid function. The maintenance of a healthy metabolism and an environment conducive to the development of muscle requires that optimal thyroid health be ensured through food, particularly through the consumption of an adequate amount of iodine, and that stress be managed. When it comes to optimizing fitness and body composition goals, it is crucial to have a solid understanding of the function that hormones play in the process of weight reduction and muscle gain. You are able to create an environment that is conducive to fat reduction, muscle building, and overall well-being by controlling important hormones such as insulin, testosterone, human growth hormone, HGH, and cortisol through correct nutrition, exercise, sleep, and stress management. The maintenance of hormonal equilibrium is not only essential for the accomplishment of aesthetic objectives, but it is also essential for the promotion of long-term health and vigor. Subscribe now for more amazing videos like this.